And welcome to Week Roundup. We're up to Division 5. I'm with Luke Hosey. Welcome, Luke.
G'day, Darce. How are you, mate?
Oh, good. That's it for another year. That was the last round from Division 3 to Division 7. Yeah. We're about to hit Division 5, so how quick did that go? So there'll be a few boys on Mad Monday at the moment.
Yeah, quite a few. Seen a few antics today around the place. So.
Couldn't get a few interviews in today, but that's all good. That's what football's all about, camaraderie. So we head out Division 5. Our first game was Seabolt just showed their might against Green Acres, which was expected. This sort of
Edward Smith.
Yeah, Edward Smith. Yep. So it was CBC. We don't know what the quarter by quarter score was, but CBC 30 goal 13, 193. Smashed Green Acres 8 goal 11, 59. So look, a big win there.
Didn't have a great back half of the season. Well, they didn't have a great season, but certainly we saw them, Green Acres against Cloonunga, and weren't good at all. And
yeah, that's it. But
a few thumpers.
Yeah, it was a very good finish to Green Acres. Obviously, playing when you're playing one of the top sides, and they'll be relegated next year, unfortunately. But we go to CBC. We've got Turner bagging 10, so double figures. Well done. We got Delangelo with 4, Madigan with 3, Harrison with 3, Harris with 2, Raymond with 2, JD with 2, Glenn, Parrington, McDonald and Owens with individuals, with Turner, Partington that is, sorry. And here we go, English with Darcy, Strzezowiecki, GD and McDonald in amongst the best players.
Green Acres, mate.
Oh, so yeah, Clark Rantassa with 4, Mal with 2, Afasha with 2, yeah. And in the best players we've got Matthews, Bulldog, Asafa, Clark Rantassa and the 2 Rantassa boys. So J and J, they're both J Rantassa. Yep. So, but well done to CBC. They will be playing this week. They didn't quite get hold of Cloonunga, so Cloonunga will finish top, which we'll go through in a minute. So we'll head off to Rosewater, I think, because head to Rosewater. Have you got that one next?
Yeah, we've got Paraka 14-17-101. They were defeated by Rosewater, yeah. 15-13-103.
Shocked that one.
2-point victory to Rosewater. I know Paraka didn't play with everyone. They saving them up for the finals, but still a very good win for Rosewater. And they stay in Division 5
exactly.
0.07%.
It was too.
It's one goal.
Yep.
One goal. And, over the course of the year, Kenilworth were relegated over 0.07%.
Yep.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking. And we were there watching that game too. So
for Rosewater, Scott kicked 3, Wanganeen kicked 3, Scott Jacobson 2, Dale Pearce, Ricky's son, kicked 2, Downing, Dylan Lockwood, Dylan Frank, Carroll and Hugh with singles. Their best player was the absolute gun of Division 5 footy. He's a very, very good player, Jake Williams. Scott, Downing, Josh Marty. We saw Josh that day at Wanganeen. And so good 2-point win over Steve O'Connor's mob at Paraka. Take us through the Paraka best players and goal figure stars.
Yep, we've got Paradiso with 4, Vandermoyer with 3, Batten, Simmons, Bray, Chamberlain, Armstrong, Tipano and Baker, with individuals there with Vandermoor, that's how you pronounce it, sorry, Niski, Armstrong, Paradiso and Chamberlain all amongst the best players, but great win there by Paraka, 14-17.
No,
Rosewater, sorry. Paraka kicking 17 points, so 14-17 didn't help their cause either, they lose by 2 points, so obviously they had more scoring shots actually, so but not to beat, and good finish up there to Rosewater. I think the boys down there will be extremely happy.
Saving their bacon by a goal over the season.
Yeah, Ricky Pearce saved in Division 5, so well done to him. And exactly, so now we head off to
Oak Valley. Massive win to Cloonunga out there, and it was Cloonunga 25-8-158. And they defeated Hope Valley. It was 14-7-91. So, that's a 67-point victory to Cloonunga at home, and flexed their muscles for the finals. Hope Valley finished 6th. Lost a lot of games, a lot of close ones out there, and probably a bit better than that. But
we're 4 games out. They didn't quite 4 games out.
Yeah, so. A lot of them were close games they lost though, and games they probably should have won or could have won, but quite couldn't, get the job. But we saw Cloonunga play a few times. geez, they got some big tall forwards up there. They got 5 of them. Good luck trying to stop all that.
The Wonky boys, I mean, you see, that probably Wonky didn't kick it. Oh, just one, Jay Wonky kicked one goal.
Well, there's 2 Wonkies,
Yeah,
a Crosser
yeah.
and a McMahon up there. Good luck trying to stop all of that.
So as you said, McMahon, there's 7 goals, Prosser 6, there's the 2 we just talked about, so 13 goals between them. They've got Reed with 2, Wonky with 2, Henke with 2, Bennett, Smith, Wonky, Ellis, Edwards and Bennett all with individuals, with best players Prowse, Wonky, that's Jay Wonky got the best players, Henke, McMahon and Bennett, and for Hope Valley.
Yeah, we had Payne with 4, Hellmans with 3, Pertini with 2, Lee Dugan with 2, Riddle, Slatter and Williamson all singles. Better players were Riddle, Payne, Steele, Miller and Hellmans, but yeah, they just flexed their muscles out there, the Rams, and they've got, as I said, they've got McMahon, they've got Prosser, 2 Wonkies sitting up forward. Andy Reid I saw play kick 2 and he more or less runs off halfback and runs through the midfield. They've got a 6'8" or 9" ruckman to go with it. Yeah, good luck trying to beat that.
Yeah, very hard to beat. So, and they got the last game of the round. Is it the last game? Lockleys and Kenilworth? No, a couple of games around, sorry. Lockleys and Kenilworth. So, Lockleys, good way to finish off the season. They are in the finals, so they got the double chance this week. So, Lockleys was 16-19, 115, perhaps a little bit poor kicking there. To Kenilworth as well with poor kicking, 11-16, 82. So, give us a story for Lockleys.
Mate, if Kenilworth had kicked 1 more goal, they would have saved themselves in Division 5. In fact, I think they're only 11 points down. They were 11 points down at 3/4 time, and yeah, just 1 goal less. I know they'd be cursing the season.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They'll be cursing and swearing.
One of them over the course of the year, just 1 goal. Yeah. It's unbelievable.
Could have been, could have.
Yeah, and for Lockleys, the goal kickers, Ascoli kicked 3, Nicken kicked 2, Narcy's 2, Stormont 2, Patton 2, Martin 2, Russo, Pavic and S. Barry, all with singles. Better players, Nick Jones, Pavic, Stormont, Narcy's and Trinaldo.
Yep, and for Kenilworth, we've got Simmering with 3, Wright with 2, Cheek, Seller, Cheek. So M Cheek and S Cheek, and
brothers.
Yeah, right. Yates, Liverton, and Crab, individual each there. With Liverton, Bickmore, Sanders, Richter, and Chester in amongst the best players. So, good way to finish off the year with Lockleys. And as I said, Kenilworth will be playing in Division 6 next year. But we'll go through that in a minute with our last game of the year, which I think.
We've got Blackfriars, and they travelled to Ledger Reserve, or New Vision Oval, fantastic sponsor out there at Woody South, so New Vision Oval. And so it's Blackfriars, 11-13-79. Defeated a gallant Woody South, 9-6-60, so it was a 19-point victory to the Hounds over Woody South. Yeah, not a lot in at half-time, Blackfriars by 5 points. A little bit in front at 3/4 time and just held space.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Better players and goal kickers, mate?
Yeah, for Blackfriars, we've got Scafidi Muta with 4, Fechner with 2, Hillman, Liano, Brincat, Bortolotti, and Horsell with individuals, with Horsell, Brincat, Harmer, Bortolotti, Vo and Grigic with in amongst the best players there. And for Woody South?
Sumner was 6.
Out of 9, that's a great, good effort there.
Yeah, he's been on AFL list, of course, so he can play. Ahmed, we watched him last year, Ahmed, and he...
A cracker of a player in the ruck.
Yeah, he centre-half forward, more centre-half forward. I'd probably play him on a wing, get a bit of speed, but...
so speed has got everything.
Yeah, Kazaza and Bortolotto, who plays in defence, we did last year, and better players, Sumner with his 6, Percy... Ross, we saw him last year, was pretty good. Murdoch, McCulloch. Yeah, so good win to Blackfriars. Heard a little bit about Scafidi Muta. They reckon he's a young player, soccer background.
Okay.
Only a little fella, and has managed to kick a lot of goals in the back half of the year. Apparently sucks out the back of the pack, and no one goes to him, and very clever, they say. Yeah, he kicks a lot of goals.
Young McCulloch, Jake McCulloch, just mentioned before, he's only an 18-year-old lad, so he's playing some good footy as well. So he's amongst the best players for young kids. So he's got a big future. He never really could go out to. I think they're in the Westie zone now. So he tried. He was in the juniors, but obviously didn't make it to the seniors. But I think he was playing some good footy in the seniors. So you never know with Jake. So
this week we got the big qualifying final.
Yeah, so just go through. I mean, what's going to happen? I mean, Hope Valley missed out. Woody South, well, they had a bit of a disappointing year, I think. Woody South, they were probably hoping for a definitely in the finals.
Yep.
They've missed out as well. Rosewater made it by a goal, 0.07 as you said, which means we see Kenilworth and Green Acres be playing in Division 6 next year.
Yeah.
And therefore, the finals this week will be.
We've got CBC Old Collegians, and they're going to be hosting Lockleys in the East Parklands.
So this will be a cracker of a game.
Yeah.
This will be a
double chance.
I'm going to go for Seabot. I think their momentum at the moment has been a lot better than Lockleys. I
think CBC, their form has warranted them being the second best side in the comp. They've really played a great back half of the year. I'm going to also take them over Lockleys.
Yeah, there we go.
Next game we've got Blackfriars Old Scholars hosting Paraka, and they're going to be playing at St Dominic's over there, next to Swimming Centre there, and Blackfriars coming off a good win last week. Paraka, 2-point loss to Rosewater, but rested quite a few. How do you see this week?
I'm going for Paraka, a little bit of an upset, I think. I think the favourites will be Blackfriars, but I'm going for Paraka.
Yeah, I'm going for Paraka. I know they beat them at 10 this season, about round 6 or 7. Paraka beat Blackfriars at St Dom's ground there, and I'm going to back Ocker in.
Yep.
He's too good a coach. I'm not saying anything against Alex Bojanic either, the Blackfriars coach. He's a terrific coach, but I've got too many tricks, and Paraka for me.
Yep. And that's it for Division 5. So all the best for the finalists this week, and for reserves as well. And we'll see you next week for the results.
Great. Thank you very much.